Bene's body from the house that evening. Police say they found new evidence against the parents. Next, the media whips into a frenzy as the case against the parents grows stronger. And later, how the media frenzy is repeated.
Now they're at it again. 20 years later, let's have another JonBenét party.
It's not only for police officers to utilize media and media to utilize police officers, but this case was far different, we find out later. The leaks started immediately.
The morning after the murder, the Colorado Rocky Mountain News carried the first hint of police suspicion. It reported, "It's not adding up." Suspicion grew later that morning, here at the Boulder Community Hospital, as detectives watched pathologists perform the autopsy on JonBenét. Besides being sexually assaulted, garroted, and beaten at the time of her murder, the autopsy revealed previous inflammation of the vagina. This convinced detectives that JonBenét had suffered sexual abuse, even before the murder. The Ramseys were now at the home of friends on the outskirts of Boulder. One of those here was an attorney. He now reveals for the first time that he had just received an alarming phone call.
Let's just say this person was in the law enforcement arena and would have reason to know what they were speaking about. And basically advised me that John and Patsy needed attorneys right away, that they were being targeted for JonBenét's death.
I said, "John, would you allow me to do some things that I think are necessary to do here?" And he said, "Yes, absolutely." I had no idea what he intended to do. And within a day, he brought in our two attorneys to meet us. And I was like, what do we need attorneys for? We began to realize, well, okay, we're suspects. And I was okay with that because I assumed it was a broad investigation.
By now, though, the police were focusing almost entirely on the parents. They believed JonBenét had been first hit over the head and that the garroting was staged to cover this up. They thought that the ransom note, written on a pad in the home, had probably been written by Patsy Ramsey herself. Police leaked to the media their growing certainty that the parents were involved. The hiring of an attorney was seen as more proof of their guilt. The Ramseys buried their daughter on New Year's Eve in their home city of Atlanta.
To be honest, the mind cannot grasp and the heart refuses to accept the death of one so young.
As they did so, family and friends were having to shield them from an increasingly hostile media. The following day, the Ramseys were persuaded to go on television to answer their critics.
There is a killer on the loose. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's a he or a she. But if I were a resident of Boulder, I would tell my friends to keep your babies close to you. There's someone out there.
It was a disaster. It was taken as proof that they were play acting, talking to the media rather than the police. Then the mayor of Boulder, on police advice, rejected Patsy's claim.
People in Boulder have no need to fear that there is someone wandering the streets of Boulder, has been portrayed by some people, looking for young children to attack.
I don't know why she said that. To this day, I don't know why she said that. But boy, I think that's what touched it off. And it seemed like after that, all the dominoes started.
Well, for us, it was so bizarre because we knew there was a killer out there. How could she say there wasn't?
The following day,